This is by a company called LightPix Labs. So I have really grown fond of this little accessory. I'll show you what it is. It's basically a tiny, it's a weird thing, but it works really well. It's this tiny little flash, and this is the remote trigger for it. This tiny little thing, believe it or not. And not only does it trigger it remotely, but you can actually adjust the power of it remotely, which is pretty awesome, considering it's such a tiny deal. So you actually, let me power them on first. You just press and hold this little button here, and there it goes, and it blinks for you, and you know it's on. You have to do the same thing on these. So do that real quick, and then just flip it on here. So you can either use this as an on-camera flash, or I haven't even done that yet. I've actually only used it off camera because this is the amazing feature of it. This tiny little thing is the remote. So thank you, by the way, if you're watching, LightPix Labs, for sending this to me. Very kind. Because I really like this little thing. You guys go pick one. I can't remember what they cost. They're pretty cheap. Again, they sent one to me, so full disclosure, this was a freebie, but I'm pretty sure they retail for under $100. I think it's even cheap. I think it's like 60 or something. I could be wrong. So sorry if I am. But at this point now, you have a tiny, this is, look, there's the palm of my hand. I'm not a big guy. It's the size of the palm of my hand. And it's a pretty powerful little flash. Not only that, but it has a, you can adjust this up and down, which is pretty cool. The reason I like that is because what I like to do is like throw this like I'll put this on a table or something, and then just kind of prop it where I want it to and adjust that so I can bounce it to where I want it. Like I was taking pictures of my daughter the other day, and I had it like at that angle, and I threw it up on the table, bounced it up against the wall, and so I had this massive light source by bouncing it up against the wall. I had this massive, beautiful light, and only this little tiny thing on top of the camera, which makes it so mobile. The other cool thing though, like I was saying, watch, I'm actually from the camera, so sorry, I'm having trouble. If you can see that, I'm pressing the button over here on the camera, and it's adjusting the power. So, pretty awesome. Yeah, so, and it comes with a tiny little bag, which, oh, I actually have it. Let me grab it. Yeah, so it comes with this nice little bag here. So, by the way, this weighs nothing. I don't know what that means. It weighs like, it probably weighs about an iPhone, a phone. The most weight in here is the batteries. It probably weighs about like your cell phone does. But it comes in this nice little pouch. And you can actually fit that in there as well, but you probably should just leave that on the camera. And then this goes in your bag. So the light's on, obviously. But yeah, you throw it down in your bag. Oops. There it goes. But it takes up no room at all in any of your bags. So yeah, highly recommend that. That's they call it, I told you the name of the brand, I forgot to tell you the name of the product. It's called LightPix Labs, and it's the FlashQ. You can see that, hopefully.